Hey Josh, how you doing?
Hey Trevor, good. How are you?
Pretty good. How was your weekend?
It was nice. Yeah, it was fun. I had a good weekend. How was yours?
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty festive. Here on campus, or there on campus in Rexburg, they had the Christmas concert,
Oh, nice.
and so I don't know if you know who Nathan Pacheco is, or
No.
they had him and David Archuleta. They came and sang. It
Okay.
was really good.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's almost over.
Yeah,
You- I can tell you're pretty sad.
I'm excited. Are
Yeah,
you already signed up for next semester?
yeah, I am. I have let's see, research methods, tests and measurements, cognition, and social psych.
Okay.
It's gonna be
I
the
think I'm also taking
research
the
methods.
research methods,
Oh
the
yeah,
psychology class, right?
yeah. Are you taking it online?
Yeah.
So am I.
hmm I'm taking that one, and I'm taking another communications class.
450.
I'm taking, I think it's Com 350.
Oh, 350. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you?
because communications is like my minor or whatever. Because well, okay, so my major is university studies. So I think I have communications minor, and then I have two clusters. So I
Oh
have
wow.
psychology, Spanish, the clusters, and then communications is like the minor.
So what is university studies in All Intel again? Is that just
I don't know. It's yeah, I think it's kind of just like they're generic.
so
It's a broad
study?
yeah, well, as you saw, I have the minor communications and like the clusters, which is kind of like a minor but not quite in psychology and Spanish. So
Right.
it has a lot of stuff.
So you've taken general psychology, and then obviously you got to take you took 311. Have you, systems of
Um,
psychology?
in the psychology 101, or
Okay.
I don't think they called it 101, but whatever it
Like
was, the
111.
first one, and then there was the second one, which was just a one credit class of what to do with the
Yeah.
psychology major, which was really
112.
interesting. Yeah, and then I took the psychology, the history of psychology.
Oh yeah, yeah. That must have been fun. That was
Yeah.
a lot of reading. And that class I had four
Yes.
books plus the 600-page textbook.
Yes. It was a lot of reading.
We had
Um,
we had in
Listen online, and it was like they went over the same material that you did in the reading. So I would watch the videos and take notes, and then I would kind of skim through the reading because it was basically the same information.
yeah. So your university studies is psychology mixed with what else was it?
It's communication, psychology, and Spanish.
Oh wow. So you could teach.
I was going to be taking something else, but I already had a bunch of Spanish credits
Uh-huh.
because I served my mission in Brazil, and so I speak Portuguese. So when I first got back, I used that to help me do Spanish. So I was able to do
Oh
Spanish
nice.
pretty
They're,
easily.
they're pretty similar.
Yeah, it was actually nice when I first got back. I took it was the Spanish 101 and 102 together.
Mhm.
So it was the same amount of time, but it was like we met 3 days a week, and they were like classes. So it was really long, but it was nice because it was the kind of class where not necessarily a beginner who's never done it, but someone who has some knowledge of Spanish, or like me who speaks another language that's really close to take it. So I could do both of them.
Yeah,
So that's nice. 'Cause then I basically got the two credits in one semester.
that's nice. Up here, what they do is I think it's like 101, 102, or 201, and then 302. If
Huh?
you take a test and if you pass it, you get all 12 credits.
Yes.
Take classes.
Yeah, I
for the-
think at ASU they do that for some of the classes. I was gonna maybe do that for Portuguese, but I don't know if they had that test. But yeah, I have heard that where if the people who like already really speak it very well, you can take that test and they'll give you the credits. You need to take the class if you already know it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I
Sign
did
up
when I
for-
was taking Portuguese at ASU. I first signed up for the 101, but silly to take that one, and so
Yeah.
I was able to bump up after the first class to the 201. So then I ended up taking the 201 and then the 313, which is the reading and the. Where did you serve your mission again? You said.
In Chile.
Oh, in Chile. So did you take the test and got the credits?
No, I didn't because I probably would have had too many credits. So I just
Oh.
took the 302 Advanced Grammar and the literature.
Okay.
Have you taken that one yet?
Yes. The 313,
Well,
whatever.
the number I had was 302, but maybe it's different.
Yes, I took 302. I took that last fall, actually.
That's fall. Yeah, I did too. It was on campus. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I did it online. It was nice because the
Wow.
first half was basically just going over grammar, and then the
Mhm.
second half was the reading and the writing. Hey, Sarah.
How you doing?
Okay.
Thanks for getting the project. What was it called? Describe the data up last weekend.
Yep. Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, no problem. Well,
And it's my turn for inference, right? And then take action.
yeah, and then Josh is the PowerPoint, and then we all do the evaluation thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was thinking if you wanted to take like a headshot of yourself, and then if you could email it to me, so then I'll put our pictures in the PowerPoint.
Okay.
Pictures, Josh, my wife did of me when we were doing the count, the data source. I can send you all that.
Those, and I'll incorporate some of those in the PowerPoint.
So, would this picture be okay? Let me show you real quick.
Just a picture of you.
Oh, hold
Yeah, it
on.
looks fine.
Oh, do you see it?
It's
Yeah,
kind of
you
hard to
have
see because it's bright, but yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Because I can crop it if I need to and manipulate it and do fun stuff.
Oh, there we go. Is that good, Josh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That'll be really good. Yeah, and I took some pictures of me sorting some of like the bags and the
Oh.
M&Ms and
Yeah,
putting together. So
I
yeah,
think that
yeah,
was
yeah. Send me that one too. I'll incorporate some of those pictures
perfect.
of us doing the experiments. And
This is exciting. We are almost over.
I know.
it's very exciting.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, we were just talking about for next semester, Sarah.
Oh, were you guys?
Yeah.
It was I guess in that for my next class next semester. The first 200 pages are all statistics.
What was
my
that?
psychology for my psychology testing book.
Oh,
It's all stats.
okay.
I guess
Good
this
luck.
even though you have like a
Is that the psychology one? The research, whatever?
No, this like your last
Okay.
semester ones.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking it anyways.
Well, I think there are several sections, but it would be pretty cool, Trevor, if we were taking the same section of the psych class.
I'd group up with you because I think there's only 2 or 3 sections on mine. So Sarah, Josh, and I
Okay.
research methods class. We're not the same, but we're both taking next semester, so we'll have to see if we're in the same class.
Oh, nice.
You never know. We might be in the same class.
The nice thing is that I don't have to renew. Well, I might because it's only 6 month subscription to the SPSS
Oh,
program.
the SSP. Yeah, I was looking at that, and it looks like it might expire in March, right?
But we should get a notification though. Imagine.
Yeah.
You know, that would suck. You
Well, and you almost don't want to buy it because we only need it probably for another month. We'll only need it through April.
Well, I would like how I do. I just go through BYU and it's free. So
I might.
Yeah.
It's possible to do that too if it did go out. But then the next semester I have my senior research class and it's on SPSS as well. So.
yeah.
Oh, you'll need it then too.
Yeah, and then for my consulting class and everything. All right, guys. One more lesson. Next lesson is a lot longer, so it's the cumulative test. That will suck.
All of them have all of the units that they've been building.
I know.
Well, except for the first one, of course, but
Yeah, the first one, it was pretty nice. I mean, obviously there were some things on it, but still. They still like to throw out questions just to trick you.
I still think I did the best on that one.
On the first one?
Yeah.
I was within a point on the first and second. I mean.
Well, and I missed 3 of the questions just because I didn't have access to the SPSS software to do the mean and mode and whatever.
Yeah.
So I would have done even better.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry it's so dark. We're just babysitting someone's little baby, and so they're living pretty dark.
Oh, Sarah, go with the fun one. Just say that you've turned into a vampire.
I don't know.
Yep, that's it.
Sarah, he's got to get good practice come April, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I told my boss today, I'm like, just to let you know, I am pregnant. He's like, what? You're pregnant? We should buy a cake and celebrate. And I'm like, wow, you're taking this really good.
Sarah, you need to say that all the time.
I know, right?
You start crying and saying, I don't know how we're going to pay for it. He's like, there's a bonus. All right.
Yeah, that would be nice.
He's like, oh, you get a year pay salary. You guys ready?
Okay. You guys ready then?
Ready, Freddy?
Yes.
It shouldn't be too
Ready,
bad,
Freddy.
I don't think.
Oh, this quiz is 18 questions long.
What happened to like last week when they were nice 9 and 10 questions, you know?
And then we got
100.
I know.
There's a lot of the hypothesis testing, and it looks like we have 2 different sets of data we have to use in the SPSS.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fun in the sun.
And with this one, there's so many steps you have to take to answer. You know, like what's the point?
I really don't like stats.
Yes. No one likes it.
They don't like taking the class, but everybody likes to feel smart when they say, like, in a recent study, 25, they like stats, but it's just, they don't like taking the class. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, you say, like, some percentage, and all of a sudden, you're the smartest person in the world.
Even though you could completely be inaccurate.
Yeah. Well, there's a book, it's called How to Lie with Statistics. It's a true book. I almost checked it out at the library.
Oh.
You guys ready? I first 2 I did. The third one I got C.
Yeah, same here.
Just pretty simple review.
For 3, yeah, I got C.
Fourth one I got C. For what digital is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the 4th one. I'm just looking at that. The residual.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it even says in the definition at the bottom of our chapter, that it's the difference between the observed value of y for a given x and the predicted value of y on the regression line.
Yeah, that's what I got. All right, in question 5, it says the plot of residuals supporting using linear regression when the residuals look normally positive. You see a megaphone shape. No, megaphone not is that.
Would it be the first one?
That's what I thought. They need to be normally distributed. Along that line. Is that what you got, Josh, for 5?
I was still working on it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it says no megaphone shape in the
Yeah.
residuals, or however you say that.
Residuals. Yes, there's no megaphone.
A plot of residuals supports using linear regression when.
And they can be negative too, right?
Yeah.
That would be false. B.
Like when you put it in the residual shape, it'll show like they're everywhere. But I don't believe you don't want a pattern. When there's a pattern, you think there's gonna be something that's not right. I believe, right? I remember something about that. And
So which one did you think it was?
The first one.
the first one.
Residuals look normally distributed.
Mm-hmm.
Because like even when they're spread out on the residual, if you could draw a line in the middle, and you can say like on each side, or
Oh,
if you put
yeah.
it in the,
I read it, and it says there should be no patterns in the residual.
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
and a megaphone's not good. You don't want a megaphone.
Mm-mm.
So
And
we
it
think
can
it's
be
the
negative,
first
so it
one.
wouldn't be B. Yeah, the first.
It'd be A. Okay. Now we need to do the math self-efficacy.
For the next 8 problems, use the data. Use the confidence variable. Use the confidence variable as the explanatory variable and the score variable as the response variable.
All right. Analyze. Let's see, for Rx would be the confidence rating mean. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it loading?
So wait, the response variable, is that your X or your Y?
That's the Y.
The Y.
I think, right? Am I right? Yeah.
Okay. So we need to compute the residuals, right?
Our independent needs to be the confidence rating mean, right?
What?
What's that?
You okay, Dad? Yeah, it's just the ball. Oh, sorry.
What do you guys get for your X? Was it the confidence rate or the score?
I'm still fussing with it.
Okay.
L6. I know. I'm just trying to remember which was which, explanatory and response.
Yeah, like which one you're trying to predict, right? So
Oh, the response.
response you're trying to predict it, and so the response would have to be your score, right? It depends on the mean.
Oh, I pulled up our last lesson and it says the dependent variable is the response and the independent is the explanatory.
Is explanatory. Okay.
So say that again, Sarah.
The dependent variable is the response and the independent variable is the explanatory.
Okay. Sometimes it still confuses me though.
Uh-huh. So
So then
confidence.
would the mean, the confidence rate mean, would that be the explanatory, the independent? Because
It says in the confidence variable is the explanatory.
So it should be the independent. Okay, yeah. So confidence
Is
should be
the
the Y.
confident.
Yeah.
confidence, the X then is the, I mean, the
Independent is
independent.
the confidence. The independent is the confidence.
The
Okay.
score is
And then the score is the dependent.
that's right. Compute the residuals for the data and use let's describe the residuals. All the residuals are negative. I think it'd be B almost. Because if you put back in, and then scatter plot, define. Yeah, I think it's a linear. Wow, that's almost so perfect.
So we have to go into the save and we
Yeah.
have to click on the unstandardized.
That's right. Click on the unstandardized. And
Okay.
then it'll pop up for you. And I think after that, you have to put it into like a graph. All right.
Okay, so compute the residuals for the data used in sophomore. This statement best describes the residuals. I guess you need to look for the residuals. Where does it show us the residuals?
If you click off from the chart and you go back into your main data view page, Josh,
Uh-huh.
and then on the where it says comments to the right of it, it'll say pre-1, and that's our residuals.
Oh, it doesn't show us in the information part?
I didn't see any there.
Well, and the residuals look all positive, so I don't think it's C.
No, I put it into a QQ and also a linear into a stat. Whoa, that's weird. It looks pretty linear
Okay,
to
so
me.
you said look in the comments? No, our residuals are the pre-1?
Yeah, the residuals are the pre-1, and so I went back to graphs, and instead of putting the score as the Y, I put pre-1, and then X is the confident for the scatter plot, and then it showed a perfect linear line when it was defined.
Oh, so you did a scatter just the pre-1?
Yeah, I did pre-1 as the Y, as the dependent, and then the X as the independent, and it shows a perfect linear. So I think it would be I think it would be B, the residuals from our linear pod. Because it's not negative, so it wouldn't be A, and all the residuals aren't negative.
The residuals are between -40 and 25. The residuals form a linear pattern. Residuals are all negative.
Yeah, I think it's the middle one too.
Middle one?
Okay.
then question 7.
How did we make a QQ plot?
Here you go to analyze and then descriptive statistics. Then you can go down to either explore and have it come up with that, or you can go down to QQ plot itself.
So you go to analyze, you said?
Yeah. Analyze.
And then you go to where?
To explore. I think you go to explore.
Explore.
Oh, the descriptive statistics, and then explore the Q and Q plots. QQ plots.
Okay, couldn't you go descriptive statistics and then there is a QQ plots?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you might be able to do that as well.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
Now, do you know why they gave us 2 different plots for the QQ?
Why they gave us that, sorry?
Do you know why they gave us 2? Well, one says like expected normal value, and the other one says deviation from normal for the QQ plots.
Oh, test distribution, you mean? Or, oh,
Sarah, when you did the QQ plot, what did you move over as the variables?
I moved over like both of them.
Because in mine it has score, confidence rating, and unstandardized.
Yeah, I did the score and the confidence rating.
Oh. But aren't we doing the pre thing? For the residuals? Because it said based on the QQ plot for the residuals.
Let me see if I can pull that up again. Yeah, it's like, no, it's not letting me have another option.
when I can see, it looks like there's not.
So
Yes.
which one did you think it was, Trevor? Does it look like the residuals are fairly normal?
It looks like they're fairly normal. Because when it looks on the
They mostly follow the line, right?
mostly follow the line. There's like one outlier, but it mostly follows a straight line. And then when you have the residual, the detrended normal QQ plot, you have up negative, and it doesn't look like it's a megaphone or anything. It just has data kind of spread out everywhere, negative and positive. So it doesn't. I think it's right skewed.
No.
I don't think that's. We need to worry about that one. So I think we're good there.
So probably the fairly normal one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's only 3 options, so
The
the next time it's definitely a 50% chance. All right. It says using software to create a scatter plot data, given the scatter plot, residual plot, and QQ plot. Which of the 5 assumptions about linear regression are satisfied by this data? Check all that apply. Well, let's see. The first one, is there a linear relationship? Is there a hot dog shape? Yeah, I'd say there's a relationship between X and Y. Oh,
I heard the little kid.
how old is he, Sarah?
Huh?
How old is the kid you taking care of?
Oh, no, that was my husband. But the kid we're watching,
He sounds like a little kid.
Oh,
he's just watching a video. his computer. But the baby we're watching, I think she was born beginning of July. It's like 5 months old, and she's sleeping.
Wow.
So
That's the best kind, right?
I know, super easy.
Um, I think it'd be definitely C. Residuals are normally distributed.
Okay.
Normal error term? Okay, I gotta remember this is. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Wasn't the error one they added to the y equals the
Yeah,
VO plus V1?
yeah, B naught plus B1 times X plus error. And I'm trying to see is that says,
Are you working on number 8?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
I got A
So
and
yeah, I made the scatter plot.
Yeah, because it says the error term, it's just a normal random variable.
So there is a linear relationship between X and Y, right?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
So you
But
click
this
1. The variance of the error term is constant for all values of X.
Well, if that means it's a normal random variable, I don't know if it would be constant or maybe it would be. Because wouldn't X always stay the same?
of error term. There will be some randomness in the observed values of right speed.
Normal error term, the QQ plot of the residuals. Points and Q are close to the line. Okay.
Is it any variable?
Well, and I don't know, the observations are independent. Doesn't it include the dependent variables as well? So I don't know if that would be checked, like if we should check that one or not.
Okay, so requirement for linear was that no patterns in the residuals.
Mm-hmm.
For normal error terms, we have to check the QQ plots of the residuals. We did. And the points in the QQ plot are close to 1. So the variance of the error term is constant for all the values of X. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And now you have to have all 5 assumptions met in order for you to
Do the
call
test.
it, a linear regression?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to see number 3, the constant variance. We do a residual plot, no megaphone shape in the residuals. From what we looked at, there doesn't seem to be in the detrended normal. It doesn't look like it's a megaphone at all.
Mm-mm.
It looks nothing like it. So I don't. So I'd see.
Okay, so it's checking requirements for the simple linear regression. So don't you think all of them are going to be checked?
I mean, yeah, if it's a test, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was kind of.
I think so. I think that's the thing they probably want us to is remember what the tests are.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can check all of them. I think it's probably the process is probably just all of them.
I think it's all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Same here.
probably trying to throw us off. So yeah, let's go with that then.
Okay.
You got
And
another
then now your slope, would it just be the 12.695?
12.695. Yeah,
We want to know what the B1 is.
that's right. Yep, slope is your x, or might call it the independent.
So your whatchamacallit. Would it just be your independent, or your y would be the 18.690?
That's right. Yeah, the
Okay.
y constant or that response one is going to be 18.690.
Okay.
Okay,
now-
so where did you get that information?
We plugged it back into the SPSS where we did the score on top and then the mean on the bottom to get in the
So we just had to do.
like we're getting the numbers now.
Mhm.
And now we need the go back and do
What
it.
was it? Analyze regression linear?
Uh-huh. And then you have to make sure you click your confidence intervals under the stats.
Yeah.
So we want the score and the confidence. And you said you have to go into stats
Uh-huh.
and click confidence intervals. Do you need to unclick the estimates?
No.
I'm sorry, was that a yes or no?
No. You can
No?
keep it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, confidence interval. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so it's okay. Okay, so then I know it's the B, but is it the constant or the confidence rating?
It will be the confidence rating for B1.
So the B1 is the confidence.
Yeah.
Would it be for the lower? Did you guys get 10.674?
674. That's right.
Okay.
And put the upper bound. Okay. And this is still the confidence, not the constant. That'd be 14.715.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
For the y-intercept?
No,
For
just
the
for
upper.
the upper of the confidence. Now let's see, what is our p-value? It looks like it's 0. Yeah, because our t is so high. The t-score.
Okay, so you're doing the upper and lower bounds, but you use the bottom one, right?
Yeah, the bottom one.
So you use the 10.674, and then the upper is 14.715.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
And then the p-value is that the sig, the 0?
Yeah, the p-value is 0.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the evidence. We reject the null hypothesis.
Isn't it the second bullet point?
Third, because the p-value is less than alpha.
Oh, okay. So now, were they just saying, because I noticed they said something about when your T is really high, you'll have a less likely chance, or
When the
you
t's
can.
really high, you're gonna be like in the negative to the 13th power or 12th power.
Okay. Hey. Yeah, no problem. She's good. Like, she was awake for a few minutes and then pretty much fell asleep within 5-10 minutes. So it went good. How was your thing?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, we were actually looking at houses.
Oh, were you?
We're gonna
Yeah. Is it like pretty close then to here? Or?
No, it's
yeah,
Number 3, right, for 12?
Yeah, I got C for 12.
Yeah. We reject the null hypothesis
Yes, right.
because the p-value is less than the.
it's smaller in the next ones.
And then for 15, I think I got D.
Yeah.
For hypothesis test for B1 slope, if you reject the null hypothesis, what does that mean?
That means the null hypothesis is stating that it's 0 with the alternative,
Oh, I mean,
stating that it's not 0. Essentially failed means we have sufficient evidence that it's not 0.
So you pick, which letter did you pick?
D, the last one.
Oh, D.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually.
We mostly looked at the name fire.
I mean, if we caught it, you guys.
Oh. Yeah, that can be hard trying to find people that will actually keep it nice. Just when you guys go home, she woke up. Oh man. Well, we'll get out of your hair. I know I have a little chat meeting, so yeah. But let us know, like, if you guys ever need us to watch her again. I mean, we would be more than happy. Okay, 1 second, guys. Oh, I tried. I know we kind of ate the whole pizza, but we both were like super hungry. Oh.
I know before I take a bunch because I have more than that, so.
Oh, you're on there right now.
Yeah. This is our lovely stats class that we're all super excited to be done with, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Always.
Oh, well, thank you. And even though they were like super crumbly, they're really good. That's okay. I feel like no baked cookies. It can be hard. Like either they're too gooey or they're too gooey, or it's hard to find that like happy medium.
Your hands are full.
Oh, well, thank you. And good luck on the house searching. Okay, have a good night, guys. See ya. Okay. Sorry about that. Good thing we only live 2 floors down, though, so it's not going to take very long to get to our apartment.
Alrighty. Okay, a little down.
Okay. Are you guys on 13 or 14?
15.
Are you on 14, Trevor?
For 14, let's see, where you guys at?
I'm
Number
on
14.
13.
Are you on 13, Sarah? We got D for 13.
Oh, the body length is the dependent variable.
That's what I put. I put body length because that depends on the because whatever your size of your head is, your body length would be that.
So, sorry, you said you got the last one for 13?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because isn't the dependent one the one you're trying to predict?
Yeah, you're trying to predict the body. Your head will
You're
be,
trying to predict the body off of the head.
and if whatever size your head is, that varies, and then
So the head is the independent.
that's right. Four, four, three.
We're almost done.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. Now construct a 95% confidence. Oh. No. That would just be.
You just take the upper. You go to B1.
Wouldn't you just do analyze regression linear?
Regression linear? Yeah. You get your confidence intervals, and then you just minus the upper, minus the lower, divide by 2.
Okay.
So the dependent was the body. Head was the independent.
And then we want confidence intervals
That's right.
as well.
So the margin of error, that's just the the upper minus the lower divided by 2,
Uh-huh. I got
right?
it. Yeah. I'll compare mine when you guys get yours.
Okay, let me calculate it real quick.
Now we use the bottom one, right? We use the head length, not the constant, right?
Uh-huh. Did you get 0.4425?
Yeah, but it says round up to 3 on the top when needed, so I put 0.443.
0.443?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Still behind you guys.
No, you are good.
Oh, good.
I mean, I guess the longest part is just like knowing what graphs you have to do and like looking at what numbers and just knowing like
Yeah.
what you're
For the
trying
margin
to
of error, did you get 0.443?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm glad our apartment's way brighter.
Dun, da, da, da,
Okay, did you guys get 7.218 for the lower bound?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. And then 8.103 for the upper.
Uh-huh.
8.103 for the upper.
Okay.
Based on your lower bound and upper bound from the last two problems, you can say that, oh, I love these questions. I always get them wrong.
That's the
Well,
first
it's not the middle one because it says chance.
And the
Okay.
last one has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Okay.
So probably
That
that
was
first
easy.
one then.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely the first one. All right, should we submit it?
Let's submit it.
All right, should we do a control group test? I'll submit it and then we'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That sounds
Then
good.
I'll go back and tell you what we
I've
did
already
wrong.
submitted it.
16 out of 18. Is mine the same as yours, Josh?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
ones did
We
we miss?
missed two of
Must have
them.
missed 8. So we missed
Just
8. So
don't-
obviously,
We missed 8.
it
Yeah,
was written
there's
right.
obviously not all of them. I
Yeah,
was wrong.
no worries.
And then we missed 6.
First and 6. So it must be.
I think it's
So
the first
remember-
one. I think it's between -40 and 25.
Okay. Because it's
Okay.
not negative.
I'll try the first one.
Yeah, okay. Try it, Sarah, and then let's try to figure out maybe on question 8. I would do
wonder-
A.
I wonder which one it wouldn't be then, or if there's a couple.
Well, it could be the last one
There's-
because remember saying it's not always easy to see if they are independent.
Maybe
It can
I'll
be checked that way.
unclick
that one,
that
maybe?
one.
And the x's are known constants. The variance for the error term is constant for all the values of x. You have to check directly. X should be measured accurately and precisely. So I don't think it would be. Huh. I don't think it's last name. And
I wonder, maybe I'll just leave the last one unchecked and see what happens.
okay, that sounds good.
Okay, let's see. What do we get? Oh, yeah, so for 6, it was that first bullet point.
But
And-
then,
Yeah, I still got a 0 for number 8 for just having that last one unchecked.
so I think there's more than one that was not supposed to be on there.
Question is which one?
Okay,
Yeah.
so when I was looking at there's a box that says the things,
Mm-hmm.
right?
The
It
requirement
says
summary?
for number 4 and 5 cannot be checked directly.
So
I
yeah,
wonder if those two,
you mean where the x's are measured without error?
the x is a known constant and the observations are independent.
So would that be B as well? The variance of the error term is constant for all the values of x?
See, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard one. Because, I mean, we're pretty sure the first and the third are good to be checked, but
So,
second.
okay, so the linear relationship, I'm pretty sure, so I think we should check 1. The
Mhm.
variance of the error term is constant. I think that one is 2. The residuals are normally distributed.
Yeah, I think that one's as well. So maybe it is just the last 2 should be unchecked.
I think it's the last 2.
You think it's the B as well, the second one? The variance of the error term is constant? Yeah,
Yes.
it is. And the constant variable residual part. Yeah. The last two you can't tell, so I think we can leave those in check and we might be okay.
So we only missed what, 6 and 8?
Tim, can you get my charger from my book bag real quick and plug it in, please? It's in my book bag. I have 8% left. Told you it doesn't last very
I got 100%, guys. So it is the first ABC.
Woohoo!
So which 2 is it?
Well, it's the ones that we chose on question 8, so it's A, B, and C. So I got
A,
100%.
B, and C?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
So 8 should be A, B, and C.
Yep.
Number 8.
You guys want to? What time do you guys want to meet on Wednesday? You want to meet at the same time or
On Wednesday or
Thursday?
Thursday?
It might take a little bit longer this time.
We can do it earlier if you want.
A little bit earlier. Okay. What
Yeah,
time
I'm
is it?
flexible on Thursday.
What's that, Josh?
I'm flexible on Thursday because yeah, it's gonna go longer because it's a bigger quiz.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Let's see. Let's just see how many questions it might be. I don't know. Question chapter 24.
I got 102.
The review for the exam is
Okay.
43 questions.
Now, is the review, is that for next week or is it for this Thursday?
Thursday.
It's for next week. We don't have to take the unit 2 until next week. I mean unit 4.
As well as the review, or is that for this?
This week we have to do the. Oh, not till next week. My bad. So
Yeah, we don't have to actually take the unit 4 test until next week.
okay.
Yeah.
Or wait a minute. This right here says lesson 24 is due December 8th on Thursday. That's the prep quiz for the test. But the exam's is due next week.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah,
meet together on Thursday.
Hmm.
And then we'll take the exam next week. The exam is open.
December 12th through the 14th.
Oh, really? Oh, she was open to the 15th, but no.
I know. Because it shows we've got a group meeting for next week, and I think that's when we do the review, right?
No.
No?
Yeah, let's do this.
I think
Thursday.
it's confused, yeah.
It's confused, but I wouldn't wait for next week because we'll miss the quiz. It'll be due this week.
Okay.
So this week we have
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is. The review this upcoming Thursday.
And then a course survey is what we have due this week as well.
yeah.
And then the project that I'll get done.
We have the homework quiz,
Yeah.
and then we have the group meeting quiz. That's due
Oh,
December 8th.
Oh,
And
it's nice. There won't be any homework for lesson 24.
nope, just about 40 some questions though.
Oh, for the review?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of. I don't think it's going to be super. It's just going to be a lot of like, how does this match up with that? You know, what test and a lot of this other crap.
Okay.
It's going to be not so fun because that stuff is just confusing for me sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I will. What time would work for you, Sarah? If you can be earlier on Thursday.
Well, I work till 5, so
Okay.
honestly, like any time after, probably more like 6-ish, just because
6? Okay.
we'll need dinner and stuff before
Cool.
my group meeting.
Okay. 6 o'clock work for you guys then?
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. We will meet then, and hopefully it all goes well.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll hope for the best. And Trevor, are you good with posting our group meeting?
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, awesome. Thanks.
Alrighty. We'll see you guys. Have a
Okay.
great.
Thanks. See you Thursday
Okay,
at
have a good
6.
night.
Bye bye.